Rides Tin Ryland in the National. 2 is Dual Image, Mark Dwyer, who rides Party Politics on Saturday. 3, In Truth, Warren Marston, the rider of Garrison Savannah in the big one. 4 is Martin's Lamp, Adrian Maguire, who rides Ebony Jane in the National. 5 is Monday Club, ridden by Simon McNeil. 6, Morceli, Norman Williamson, who rides Master Oates, of course. And 7 is Camatroff, ridden by Jamie Osborne, who'll be aboard Crystal Spirit. Those are the 7 runners in the Sandeman Mughal Novices Chase, and here is the betting.
And Morceli is clear favourite at 5-2. Camatroff is easing out dramatically, 11-4 now, out to 7-2. Dancing Paddy also 7-2. Martin's Lamp, that was the one that was heavily backed this morning, opened 3-1 on the course and now 4-1. And then they go 14-1 In Truth, 16-1 Monday Club, and 20-1 Dual Image.
Coming out, breast girth there to keep the saddle up in front. That certainly wouldn't hurt him, would it? The grey Morceli, he is explosive. Look at him, he's full of himself. He's almost playing there with Norman Williamson. He could do with a buck almost. And after him, the old Forgive and Forget colours on Dual Image. Mark Dwyer riding for his longtime boss, Jimmy Fitzgerald. Then the Diamonds of In Truth from Steve Golling's yard. Warren Marston on board, really hit the headlines this year. Martin's Lamp with the green and the red cross belts, David Nicholson's. Adrian Maguire looking very serious. I wouldn't be surprised if his disappointment stemmed from his last ride. And coming out the last one, Dancing Paddy, Mick Fitzgerald, Ken Cunningham Brown's yard. A late replacement for Richard Dunwoody. But I must just reiterate, following on from Julian's story, Red Rum will be parading on May the 3rd here on Red Rum Day. Rummy will be here. I wonder if any of these will aspire to such heights in the future. This has always been a good horse. Of Morceli, he was bought at Doncaster Sales by Howard Johnson from Mick O'Toole for 25 grand back in August of '93, and he certainly proved to be a quite inexpensive buy at that skew. Cheltenham, there were rumours before he went there that he may not run or wasn't right, and I would say that now looking at him, he's sparkling.
Yes, the sun is back. Howard Johnson's horses weren't running very well before Cheltenham. They're running a lot better now. I had a chat to him. I went up to Sedgefield at beginning of the week and had a chat to him up there, and he's very, very pleased with this horse. He's got a big stable of horses there. He's had a terrific start to his training career, and a win at a big festival meeting like this really sort of helps you boost your way onto the top. He's worked for Arthur Stevenson, King Arthur, for a while, and I know that he would like his crown one day himself.
The thing about this horse, he's Desert Orchid, isn't he? He front runs, jumps like a stag. People love a grey.
It's funny, isn't it? Yes, he's grey. I read a piece that David Ellsworth wrote the other day. There'll never be another Desert Orchid. The fact that this is grey and runs well over 2 miles doesn't quite make him Desert Orchid.
No, but he's a front runner and jumps like a stag.
He's what the public love to see. A beautiful looking horse and people love greys, and whether he's good as Desert Orchid remains to be seen.
Camatroff nearest to us.
11-4 Morceli clear favourite. 4-1 Camatroff, Dancing Paddy and Martin's Lamp. In Truth just clipped into 9-1 from 12. Monday Club backed on the course from 16 to 12. 20-1 Dual Image.
Starters on his rostrum. It's an exciting racing prospect for the Sandeman Mughal Novice. Peter, all yours.
12 fences to be jumped this time by these winners of 38 races between them. Dual Image just turns and receiving a little attention. Just looking rather anxious to see if he might have been kicked, I think. And he's just being trotted out the back by Mark Dwyer to see if he's jogging sound all right, and it looks as though he is. Coming back to join the others now.
No, I'm not going, no, I'm not going. Sir, don't let him trot in. Sir, I have to take a turn. Sir. No, I'm not going, sir, I have to turn. Yeah, all right, no, now don't get your heads over the I can't turn here. Come on!
And that's it, and they're away. And racing towards the first, Morceli on the inside of Camatroff as they come to the first fence, and they're on it very quickly. Morceli landed in the lead from Camatroff. Very close in behind them was Martin's Lamp, and a little gap then to Monday Club. And just In behind Monday Club, Dancing Paddy. And then comes In Truth, and the back marker is Dual Image, and Morceli is making it as they come to the second. Morceli from Kamitrov, and a peck there by Martin's Lamp, recovered all right, but definitely stumbled there when he landed, and this is the first of the ditches, and Morceli is the leader. Morceli from Kamitrov on the far side, and on the near side Martin's Lamp and Dancing Paddy just in behind him, and behind him is Monday Club, and behind Monday Club is In Truth, and then Dual Image, and Morceli the leader as they come down to the next. Morceli from Martin's Lamp in second, Kamitrov over on the far side, then Dancing Paddy. Behind Dancing Paddy is Monday Club, and then In Truth and Dual Image, and passing the winning post with one circuit only, and it's Morceli from Martin's Lamp, and then Kamitrov on the inside of Dancing Paddy, and behind them Monday Club and In Truth and Dual Image. Morceli and Norman Williamson, who made so much of the running in the previous race on the mare Martimick, the leader by a couple of lengths from Adrian Maguire on Martin's Lamp, who has a 3-length advantage over Kamitrov and Dancing Paddy, who are matching strides, being followed by Monday Club, In Truth and Dual Image. Morceli coming to the next, the leader, and jumps it well, as they all do in fact. Martin's Lamp still holding his second place, just shading Kamitrov now is Dancing Paddy. Over the 6th, Morceli the leader. Morceli still from Martin's Lamp, Dancing Paddy and Kamitrov. And then Monday Club, a ditch there, Morceli. And Morceli a better jump there than Martin's Lamp, who once again wasn't all that fluent. Dancing Paddy is in third, and Kamitrov 4. Over the 8th, Morceli, the leader from Martin's Lamp, getting much closer to him now, then Dancing Paddy, then Kamitrov. Under pressure is In Truth and making no progress, and back in 5th place is Monday Club, who's making a little bit of progress now. But it's Morceli from Martin's Lamp in second, Dancing Paddy, and then Kamitrov. Very little between the two leaders, but Morceli still holding the advantage from Martin's Lamp, a gap of about 2.5 lengths, then to Dancing Paddy in third, then Kamitrov, and then Monday Club still making a little bit of progress. They've got 3 fences left to jump now in the Sandeman Mughal Novice's chase. Morceli being pressed all the time by Martin's Lamp, and Dancing Paddy coming there on the near side. Morceli the better jump there at the third last, comes down to the final ditch with a length advantage now over Martin's Lamp. Morceli going to land in the lead from Martin's Lamp. Morceli from Martin's Lamp, and then comes Dancing Paddy coming down now to the final fence in the Sandeman Mughal Novice's chase, and it's Morceli who's made all the running so far. From in second place Martin's Lamp, and then comes Dancing Paddy. Morceli coming to the last with a 2 to 2.5 length advantage at the final fence. Morceli measuring it, jumps it well. Dancing Paddy goes second now, and on the far side Martin's Lamp, but Morceli is holding them all as they race up towards the line. Morceli is going to win the Sandeman Mughal Novice's chase, and at the line Morceli is the winner, and Dancing Paddy is second. Third is Martin's Lamp, and 4 Kamitrov, and 5 came Monday Club, and 6th and last was Dual Image, because In Truth was pulled up, and so the result: first, number 6, Morceli, owned by Mrs. J.M. Corbett, trained by Howard Johnson and ridden by Norman Williamson. Second was number 1, Dancing Paddy, owned by Chance Racing, trained by Ken Cunningham Brown and ridden by Mick Fitzgerald. And third was number 4, Martin's Lamp, owned by Mr. and Mrs. F.C. Welsh, trained by David Nicholson and ridden by Adrian Maguire. Fourth was Kamitrov, but this is the winner, Morceli, who's made all the running this grey in the Sandeman Mughal Novice's chase.
Just watch this now. Adrian Maguire goes to this fence on number 4 here. Absolutely wrong. Just brilliant piece of riding. It's a jockey's nightmare. Goes in all wrong and nods the other side.
But as the race went on, Martin's Lamp had really got his act together, but he had been out-jumped by the grey Morceli 2 out, but Dancing Paddy been given a brilliant ride by Mick Fitzgerald.
It's funny, Norman usually really rides him into the last, didn't see a stride there, sat still, and he'll have to buy Morceli a drink, because he really helped him there. He picked him up and got him out of trouble, because Dancing Paddy, as you say, in a magnificent ride by Mick Fitzgerald, was just running on. If he'd missed, it would have just allowed Dancing Paddy back into the race. But I was pleased with the horse that I like very much, Martin's Lamp. I thought he ran a good race, just ran out of it going to the ditch.
Yes, it was fast and furious, as we thought it would be. And here coming in is In Truth, number 3, Steve Gollins's horse, Warren Marston leading in. We don't know quite what's gone wrong. He's walking, Sam. I've just looked. No, he's lame. He's lame, but not badly, Skew. That won't be too bad, I wouldn't think.
No, the morning will tell. With all these horses, you can... knocks and bumps will come up with them at night, but the worry is when you go into the stable next morning, and it's the tendons that you worry about, because the rest will heal, but the tendon takes a long time to come right.
Well, here's...
Fences, and from 4 out there were really only 3 horses in it, and in a way 2, because Dancing Paddy kept on missing his fences.
Yes, Mick Fitzgerald did everything right on Dancing Paddy, tried to get him jumping and didn't do a thing wrong, produced him at the right time, but really these 2 front horses have dominated the race throughout. Martin's Lamp has jumped very well, bar that mistake at the second, but you couldn't take it away from the winner. Hasn't really put a foot wrong.
Dancing Paddy every chance here, just too close to it. And Martin's Lamp, well really he seemed to be going as well as the winner here, didn't he?
Just if you stopped the film in a second, you wouldn't be sure who'd win, would you? Because Martin's Lamp looks like he's just got the grey in his sights, and he thinks he's good enough to pick him up from here. But there, Norman kicks his horse into a good lead now, and really that's pinched it for him.
What a performance. He quickens up, and what a way to ride into the last fence at Liverpool.
Yeah, this horse has done what a lot of very good jumpers do. He wasn't quite sure what to do, so he threw himself up in the air and didn't touch anything. What's the height he gets? Look at that. Oh. Tremendous jump at the last, and he's kept going well for Norman Williamson. I think probably he could be just about as exciting a horse over 2 miles as we could have for a while.
Just look at this. This is like Royal Frolic in the last in the Gold Cup, isn't it?
Yes, he really gives it some height. He gets in, he's
look at his ears.
A little bit wary, he thinks, whoops, there's a fence here, I'll give this plenty. And there he goes, look at that.
Aren't they fun, get grey horses?
Yeah, they are when your sight's not too good, you can easily pot them, can't you?
Well, this is a man, Norman Williamson, who had a hard fall 2 days ago, but he's ridden this horse so positively.
Dancing Paddy's just stayed on the flat to beat Martin's Lamp for 2nd place, but really he was never actually ever going to look like winning or catching this winner.
Well, that's just the sort of ride that Norman would have wanted.